Hi, I'm Geoff from Rad Roasting Company, and I'm here to help you solve a problem. Is how do you get fresh, delicious coffee when you're out camping, especially backpacking? Now, if you look on the internet, which I did, you'll find many expensive ways to do this, but I'm not an expensive kind of guy, and so I like to do things simply, efficiently, and inexpensively. So today, we're going to make fresh ground coffee for your backpacking trip. And what you need for that is coffee. This is delicious members only coffee. An empty coffee bag, a rock, a water bottle, and a coldar, or a coffee sock. And of course a coffee cup and hot water. Now, if you're camping and you want coffee and you don't have coffee and you can't find a rock and there's no water, I can't help you. So you need these things. So basically the idea is you take your empty coffee bag and you pour the desired amount of whole bean coffee into your empty bag. Then take the bag, fold the end over, and take your water bottle, which is full of water, and just beat the crap out of it. And this takes a couple minutes, but what the heck, you're backpacking. Well, let's see how we're looking. Oh, looks like I still have some whole beans in there. I think I got a little ambitious with my quantity of beans. I don't think I need that much for a cup of coffee, but that being said, well, now let's see how we're doing. Still pretty coarse. All right, let's see what we got. Well, you see that it's a pretty coarse bunch of coffee, and there's some large pieces, but there's enough small pieces that we should be able to brew a pretty good cup of coffee here. And you kind of fill it to the level, the desired level for the darkness of the coffee you want. And then you take boiling water, and of course you want to count to 15 after you get it off the boil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, because you want it just under boiling when you're making your coffee. Then you simply pour the coffee. You have the coldar in the cup, coldar, and if you can see how that's boiling up, that's a sign of freshly roasted coffee because it's still full of gas. And then you let that set for 4 minutes. So remember, you're using fresh coffee. You probably don't want to put quite so much in to get a better grind. And these coffee bags can be used several times. So, for instance, if you had a whole bag of coffee that you took on your backpacking trip, you could empty this into another container, or you can just put as much coffee as you want for each cup or each serving. And you can also put this in a large pot of coffee, into a kettle or something like that. But you could package it in your old coffee bags and have it all ready to go. And when you get there, just grind it up, put it in the caldera and serve it. You can also use these bags to make cold pressed coffee on a camping trip, but that's another video. Okay, so it hasn't quite been 4 minutes yet, but if you'll notice, as you pull it out of the caldera, you can give it a little squeeze. And this is really easy to clean. Just turn it upside down, tap it, rinse it out, you're done. And there is a delicious cup of fresh brewed coffee for your backpacking trip. And that's all.